American history during my few days in Boston. I found myself worrying about statues of the Indian chief Massasoit, who looks more like a gorilla than an Indian. Seen a Spokane Indian. I have seen 1,000 shamans, but I have never seen a real Indian. I have seen 1,000 Indians, but I have never seen a real shaman. I have seen 1,000 white people, but I have never seen a real human. I have seen 1,000 humans, but I have never seen a real life. Across the aisle from me says, look at all the history. And I wanna tell her that if she looked out her window at the right time, she'd see my grandfather's ghost dancing on the steel rails. I wanna tell her that her history is a myth. I wanna tell her that my history is a myth. I wanna tell her that the only real history is the history of pain. I wanna tell her that the only real history is the history of love. I wanna tell her that the only real history is the history of forgetting. I wanna tell her that the only real history is the history of remembering. Her words, look, all that history. And I see the reservation and the cemetery. I see the boys who died in the war. I see the girls who died of starvation. Do you know that the Spokane Indians are not Spokane Indians? They are the Spokane. Do you know that the Spokane are not the Spokane? They are the Sun people. Do you know that the Sun people are not the Sun people? They are the dreamers. Storytellers are not the storytellers, they are the historians. Do you know that the historians are not the historians, they are the liars. Do you know that the liars are not the liars, they are the poets. The white woman across the aisle from me says, look at all the history. And I am the dark-skinned man who is the only other person on the train.